Dr. C, why are you holding that fruit?
I don't have a clue. Here, I'll get you one. Hey, we're going to show you how to bear fruit. I can tell you right now, it's not going to be a cotton picking lemon. There you go. You have that. I'm going to show you how to bear some money.
From coast to coast and around the world, you have the power to prosper. Welcome to The Power to Prosper with your host, Dr. H. Michael Chitwood. Dr. H. Michael Chitwood is one of the influential speakers of our time.
God is opening doors for those who can see. My question to you is, can you really see what God has for you?
Broadcasting live around the world, Dr. H. Michael Chitwood is a powerful, dynamic speaker who has helped thousands prosper according to God's Word.
You are perfect for your purpose. See, no one can take your place and no one can do what you're called to do. There is no substitute for you. You have been pre-planned for purpose.
Discover how you can prosper in every area of your life: finances, family, your job, your faith, health, and your entire life. Get ready for transformative insights, life-changing principles, and practical wisdom to unlock your full potential.
God loves to use ordinary people to do extraordinary things in this world.
Join us now and experience the power of prosperity with Dr. H. Michael Chitwood. Broadcasting live, this is The Power to Prosper.
Welcome, everyone, to the Power to Prosper show. We are so excited to be back with you today. This audience is amazing. And if somebody would get off the phone, you better be ordering lunch.
Yes, I was for you.
Okay, well then that's
you.
allowed. That's excusable. Okay, we're so excited to have you. I'm Ashley Rogers, and of course we have the lovely, the very important, the very always on the phone Dr. Chitwood here with us today.
Well, we're glad to have you today. I was ordering her lunch today because she's always eating. Hey, listen, welcome to the Power of the Prosper show today. We're glad that you're here because we believe that you have the power to prosper. We're glad that you're here.
You know, speaking of eating,
eating.
Okay, I had some fruit this morning for breakfast. What's your favorite fruit?
I don't have a favorite fruit.
What do you mean? You don't have a favorite fruit?
Pick a banana. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite fruit is. I like steak. I like a 24-ounce T-bone steak.
Okay, well, I don't know what to say about that because I love fruit and it's one of my favorite things
What's
ever.
your favorite fruit?
Oh, I like strawberries. I like all the berries.
What did you have this morning?
Watermelon, banana.
You had a banana? Well,
Yeah.
you apparently didn't like strawberries or blueberries because you had a banana.
I did have some blueberries, actually, and a banana, I guess, because I had blueberries in my yogurt. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I really like fruit.
You know blueberries get stuck in your teeth.
Are they? You would tell me, right? He
I
wouldn't even
would.
tell
I would
me.
tell you.
He would just let me look silly up here.
Let's first understand
my
what
gosh.
we're talking about today. We're talking about fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about seeing the manifestation of your faith and your hard work. Now, it takes two, because even the Bible says that faith without works is dead. Now, a lot of people are working, but they're not seeing their desired results of the manifestation of what they're working for.
Okay, so how can someone make what they're working toward an actual reality then?
Well, you know, that's a good question, Ashley. You have to know that labor is not in vain. Everything you do is not in vain. There's going to be something that's going to come out of it. And it's something that's very important because delayed does not mean denied. Just because something has been delayed doesn't mean it's going to be denied. Mm-hmm. You know, when you plant the seed, your hard work, you plant the seed, you got to dig it up. You got to put a seed. Where's that lemon you had a minute ago? Grab that lemon. I'll show you something.
I hid them in the plant.
Oh, you put the lemon. You actually put the lemon in our fruit thing.
I didn't think anyone would find out.
Well, if you want a lemon, you have to sow a seed of a lemon seed to get a lemon. This lemon is not going to just appear out of thin air. It's going to come because you took and you did some work. You took a shovel, and I don't know anything about equipment and all that stuff, but you took some kind of an instrument and you dug a hole and you put a seed. Now you don't put this whole orange. What is this thing again?
Lemon. Lemon.
You don't
Get your
put this
fruit
lemon.
right.
You don't put this lemon in the ground. You put a seed of this lemon in the ground, and guess what it's going to produce? It's going to produce
A lemon tree.
a lemon tree. Absolutely.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that a key thing is talking about like the seasons, like the different seasons of when the fruits that you plant are going to sprout, right?
Well, we're talking about it a little bit more too. Dr. Chitwood says this in one of my books. I mean, I said this in one of my books, and even the natural different fruit manifest a different time of the year. A person who is always working hard on their dream manifestation must compare to their success of someone else who has different seasons for their success. Not everybody has the same results of the same season for the same results. I don't know if I'm making that clear this morning or not, but what I'm trying to say is that when one person, let's say that you do something for your success, and it may not be the same season, the same year, or maybe even the same time that I'm doing mine. But one thing for sure, if you sow a seed in the ground, this is the law of seed time and harvest coming from the book of Genesis. It was in the first book ever written. It said, as long as the earth remains, there will be seed time and harvest. It makes sense. I mean, they're trying to duplicate all this stuff, but the main thing you need to know is that when you sow a seed, you're going to get something from it. And hopefully, where's that lemon at? Hopefully, when you sow this, you're going to get this. It would be very bad if you sowed this and got an apple.
I don't know. I love apples.
Well,
I wouldn't be too sad about it.
It would be very sad. It would be very sad for you to sow this and get a pear.
I like pears too.
But I'm trying to find something you don't like.
It's not going to happen when it comes to fruit. I think that is great. I love it. Seasons, rejoicing in your season, rejoicing when other people's seasons of their fruit harvest is happening. Love it, love it, love it. We're just really talking about fruit, actually. Let's just talk about fruit the rest of the day. So stick around, though. We have a special guest, and he is not going to be talking about fruit. We're not going to talk about fruit anymore, but we're really excited to have him on the show. He is one of our favorite people ever, so stick around with us for Seen and Unseen.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Power to Prosper show. And between juggling fruit today and getting off the cell phone, we're glad that you're back. We want to show you some things today. We're glad to have back with us on the big white couch today, Dr. Shannon Cook. Our topic today, I tell you what, I'm excited about it. There can never be enough discussion, I don't think, on the important subject, Dr. Cook, of wisdom. Actually, wisdom. Just think about that, wisdom.
Yes.
There's a great man that said, wisdom is the principal thing.
Yes.
He never said faith. He never said faith is the principal thing.
Yes.
He said wisdom is the principal thing. So, Dr. Cook, let me ask you something.
Yes.
What is wisdom? It's hard to define, but what is wisdom?
Well, wisdom is the proper application of knowledge received. You know, there are a lot of people that have knowledge, but they don't know how to apply it. And because what wisdom does, it shows you how to apply that knowledge so that you can begin to get results in your life. And the source of wisdom is knowing. The essence of it is knowing.
All right, now that all sounded great, but for the people out here in the audience and for the people that's watching, by the way, 330 million people, 100 countries. I mean, that's a lot of people. There's some people in some countries that doesn't understand a word you said.
Yeah, explain it like I'm 5.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very
Tell
much.
me
Explain
again,
it,
but like
break
I'm
it
5.
down to just simple points.
Yeah, well, one point, just say wisdom. Like if a person wants to start a business, they have to get in the know. They have to get knowledge. So first of all, it starts with knowledge. It says our people perish for the lack of knowledge. So we have to get information. You know, people.
So the first thing they would do is to buy all of my books for
Yes.
information.
Yes.
Okay, we got that.
Yeah.
See what you did there.
Yes. Yeah, you got to get information. But then once you get that information, you have to know how to apply it to your situations and circumstances.
Okay, so that's pretty. Buy all of my books, study them, and then you'll have wisdom
Yes.
by reading, and now you can start the business that you desire to start, which is the thing that God has placed in your heart, the dream that God has given you. That makes
Yes.
sense.
Okay. So wisdom is referred to sometimes as fruit. And we have a few different types of fruits here on the set today. So what are the fruits of wisdom?
Well, the fruits of wisdom, number one, is success. You know, a person that operates in wisdom and applies the knowledge, they know what to do, when to do it, how to do it. They begin to see the fruit of success, happiness, prosperity, and even good health. Proverbs 3 says that wisdom will cause you to have longevity in life, because it'll show you what to eat, what not to eat. It'll show you how to respond to the stresses that come into your life. Because like I said, wisdom will guide you into everything successful.
I'm sure
Okay.
it's not in there a 24-ounce cowboy T-bone steak. I'm sure it would rather be the bananas and the blueberries you talked about at the opening of the show. It's not a cowboy steak, that's
No,
for sure.
it's probably
so.
not. So I have a question. Sorry to interrupt you. I have a question because I feel like I'm still getting a little bit confused. Would you say that wisdom is more of like a verb or more of a noun? Like, is wisdom is it something, or is wisdom something like an action that you're applying?
Well, wisdom has different dimensions to it.
Okay.
You know, Solomon compared wisdom to a lady. Solomon compared wisdom to rubies and diamonds. So it can be a noun, but it also can be an action, that you take action on the knowledge that you've received because you know what to do. The essence of wisdom is knowing, you know, because that's what makes you valuable, is knowing. You know, that's why people get paid, because they know. That's why Dr. Chitwood makes all the big bucks, because he knows, and people come to him for wisdom.
You know, I had a man. I had a man in where was that? I don't know. This is somewhere out west. He attended one of our financial seminars years ago, and the man bought every book I had. I mean, the guy spent a bunch of money. He bought every book that I had because he wanted to learn, and he learned, and now he has 2 banks.
Wow.
Two banks in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He has 2 Italian restaurants and a theater. He owns all of those simply because of one thing. He knew nothing. By the way, he didn't even have a high school education.
Wow.
He didn't have a high school education. He didn't have any education at all, but he wanted to learn. And see, I think a lot of this wisdom stuff and a lot of this is, what's the deep desire? Do you really have a desire to pursue something? When something gets in you, you're going to pursue it, baby. You're going to find out what you have to do to get what you want. In other words, get what you want by doing what you need to do. That's what I say.
I love it. I love it. I feel like I have a clearer image now of what wisdom is, because it's kind of a confusing topic sometimes, I think, for people. But anyway, we're going to give you all some wisdom coming up next with some power thoughts.
Okay. I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say.
At Vision Broadcasting Network, we believe that souls are more important than profit. So I encourage you to visit vbntv.org and find out how you can air your ministry's program around the world at no cost to you. That's right, $0. Vision Broadcasting Network is the #1 global network for faith, family, and finances.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Power to Prosper show.
Yes.
We are going to hear some power thoughts, and frankly, I'm a little tired of hearing these power thoughts over and over, but Dr. Cook loves them so much.
Yes,
So
yes.
we will continue to do them just for you.
Well, thank you.
Why don't
So
you-
you're tired of hearing the power thoughts.
Well, listen, it's not that I don't like the power thoughts. It's that I hear power thoughts not only when we do them on the show, but from you just all the time anyway.
I
you
know all the time.
You speak in power thoughts.
I
Yeah.
speak power thoughts.
And I'm like, I've got so many power thoughts
but you
now.
do like
That's
them.
just
It's
my
not
whole
that
brain.
you don't like them, or do you like them, or do you not like them?
No, I like them. It's like
just
at
said you
this-
didn't like 'em.
No, I like them. It's just like at this point, I have so many in my brain.
Okay.
It's like I live my life in power thoughts.
Can I give you one more?
Yeah. It better be a good one though. It better be
Well,
good.
let's go. Welcome everybody. We're trying to get these power thoughts in before she gets up and gets off the set. Hey, listen, power thought number one is never too late to do something great. Never second guess God's desire to bless you. Never accept lack and never look back.
Oh,
Boy,
see, I like that one because it has
good
some
one
rhymes
there.
in
Good
it.
one.
He
That's
said,
a
I'm
good
a
one there,
rapper.
man. I
Yes,
tell you,
sir.
never look back. Accept God's best for you. I mean, man, that's a power
That's
thought
good.
there. That's a power thought.
Yes,
I like
sir.
the rhymes.
Well, you said it
I'm gonna
earlier.
scoot over this way a little bit.
Yes, sir.
I don't want
Well, you said it earlier, sir. Delayed does not mean denied. I'm thinking about Colonel Sanders with KFC. That thing didn't take off till later on in life.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't give up because something is taking a long time.
You can't give up. Power thought number two, don't give up, don't give in, and for sure, don't quit. I tell you what, when God get one thing, forget the power thought deal. When God gives me something to do, a dream to do, something that I want to pursue, I'm going to pursue it with everything I've got, and I can assure you that I'm not going to quit and I'm not going to give up.
Yes. And I believe that God gives you the stamina and the grace
Yeah, I
to
believe
complete
so.
these
Yeah.
things. Because like I said, if you quit, how can you win?
Yeah, you're a loser.
That's true.
I call you a loser.
If
What's
you
the,
ain't
the
first,
big
you're
L?
last.
The big L.
Yeah.
The big L. Somebody's got the big L. Power thought number three. You cannot change your results if you do not change your. I'm gonna tell you what. For you to even say that you don't like my power thoughts,
I didn't
these
say
are
that.
great power thoughts.
I
Ashley.
didn't say that. I didn't
You
say that.
will not change your results if you do not change your behavior. You
Wow.
need to change your behavior. You do not. You can't change your behavior. Your results if you can't change your behavior.
This guy.
That's right. That's right. Talk is cheap. You know,
Talk is
you
cheap.
have to act. You have to implement some things so that your life can begin to really change by the way you think, by the way you talk, and you'll see different things start happening.
Don't you
I
feel
love it.
better?
Yes, I think it's my husband that's tired of the power thoughts because I be like spitting them out at him all day.
Okay.
He hasn't taken out the trash yet, and I'm like, if you don't do this now, then you're never gonna be successful.
He needs to change, he needs to change his behavior.
He's just crazy. You want to know a random fun fact that I was gonna say earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt you. You mentioned Colonel Sanders.
Yes.
He dated my grandma.
Really?
Oh, come on.
Isn't
Are
that
you
so
serious?
random?
Wow.
He dated your grandma.
Yeah,
That's
isn't that
awesome.
so random?
What age?
I don't know. My dad told me the story.
Well,
Wow.
did they?
My dad met Wendy. Wait, not Wendy. Oh, wait. Is Colonel Sanders the Wendy's guy?
No, that's
he's the
Dave
kid-
Thomas. Dave Thomas.
Never mind.
Ashley needs to change some behavior today.
Time out. Ashley's tripping. She doesn't know her fast food restaurants. I am so sorry, Dave Thomas and Wendy. You guys are great.
And they're both dead.
And they both good.
R.I.P. Oh my gosh, so sorry. Okay,
Love that
anyway,
Baconator.
let's move on. Stick around because up next we're going to hear from some of our viewers, thank goodness, because I need to stop talking. So stick around for Common Sense.
Dr. Chip Wood, you can tell that his spirit when we were following him on Periscope, he made us feel like family. And one thing about family, I want to be around that family.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Power to Prosper show. We
Yeah.
are excited to hear from you all who have some very interesting questions for us today. Are you ready for these questions? They're pretty much all like straight to you.
To me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm fired up, ready to go.
So this is just your question and answer day. So
Okay.
here is the first one. This is Zach from Nashville who wants to know, hey Chitwood, have you ever met Elon Musk? If so, what did you think about him? Why do you think so many people hate him? I heard him say that when he was in Wisconsin, he got 17,000 death threats. Do you think the media has any responsibility in causing this? That was like 7 questions in one, so good luck.
Wow. First of all,
Let's hear
good
it.
luck. Yeah. First of all, yes, I have met him a long time ago in California. I think he's a great man. I know he's brilliant. They may not look at it that way. Why so many people hate him, I think, is because he's finding things out that we probably have known that we didn't want to find out. Corruption, waste, and all of that kind of stuff. Why they're burning cars, why he's getting death threats is simply because he's doing something that's never been done before. People don't like things that's never been done before. And I think a lot of that is causing a lot of problems for him. He's actually doing a great job. His team is working for nothing. I have got a great respect for him for what he's finding out. I mean, he's digging in there. Yeah. He's inside digging out something. And a lot of these politicians just don't want him to know what they've been doing. And they keep raising taxes, but they're sending all the money to foreign countries. So, yes, let him find out what's going on. And I think he's doing a great job. So I commend Elon for what he's doing.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'd like to give him a handshake.
Yes.
And maybe a nice high five.
We're going to try to get him on the show one of these days. We're going to try to get him down here when he's down here opening up his new dealership. We're going to try to get him to come by and be on the show and say hi.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll ask him for a Tesla. Speaking of,
he's not going to give it to you.
Well,
You can ask him all you want to.
No, he might. Maybe he just feels nice that day. Okay. This is Jessica from Oklahoma, and she wants to know, does H. Michael Chitwood own a Tesla?
That's a good question, Jessica. Listen, I would love to own one. In fact, the first time in my life, I went and looked at one. I bought actually a Rolls-Royce Spectra, which is an electric Rolls-Royce, the first one they made, and it was so quiet. In fact, you were with me. You was in the back seat filming. The thing is, it took off like a bullet. It's fast. I love it. I want it, but the only problem is it's too quiet. But then I saw this red Tesla. I don't know. I think our producer's going to put that on the screen for you there. But you and I, tell you what, Jessica, would look really good in that Tesla driving down the street. I tell you what, it's a roadster, and I tell you what, it's incredible. So right now, I do not own one, but coming September, when they're released, I'm going to buy one.
Awesome.
We need to send Tesla a nice little letter and be like, y'all want to sponsor this episode for us? Because we've name dropping them a couple of times now.
Yeah, let's take up a love offering so Brother Chitwood can buy a Tesla.
Okay, last one. This is from Jonathan in Sarasota.
Why's all these questions about me?
I don't know. Well, this is what happened. We have lots of, questions come in, and they just picked all these ones that were specifically to you today, and they were like, let's just make this all about you. So sorry.
They're getting to know you, sir. They're getting to know you.
This is just the
over
Ask Dr.
300 million
Chitwood
people
questions.
watching. They want to know who is Dr. Chitwood.
We're just drilling you with all the questions this morning. So Jonathan says, hey, Chitwood, I can't figure you out. Well, you know what, Jonathan?
Good luck.
Neither can I. He says, are you a preacher or are you a businessman? Or are you just a billionaire?
I don't know where they're getting these. Well, look, hey, it's a good question, and we appreciate all your questions. Send them to us because we want them, whether good or bad.
Answer the question now. Don't dodge it.
Well, first of all, I am a Christian. I love the Lord Jesus Christ, and I give all the glory and the honor to the Lord Jesus Christ for everything that he's done for our family. Our family has been very, very blessed, and we're very, very thankful for that. I'm a businessman, and I like to talk about the Word, so I guess I'm kind of all three rolled up in one big ball.
You're a hybrid.
Nice.
A hybrid.
I'm a hybrid, yeah. I'm a hybrid.
Good for
Dr.
you.
Cook says I'm a hybrid.
Good for you.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that you're the most interesting man in the world. That's why
You ever met anybody like me?
No, sir. You're uncommon.
You know what Jerry Falwell said? I'll tell you this, then we got to go. Jerry Falwell said, if you ever meet him, I was standing on the courthouse steps in Atlanta when he sued Jerry Flint. You remember Jerry Flint, the guy that put out that magazine?
Yes.
What was it called?
Hustler.
Hustler magazine. It said some bad things about Jerry Falwell, which is a great man, by the way. And so Jerry sued him. So he was on standing on the courthouse steps, and I was just standing there beside him. And so one of those reporters said, so why did you bring Chitwood involved in this case? And he said, well, here's the reason why. He said, if you ever meet him, if you ever talk to him, you will never forget him. That's all he said. And he walked off the stage.
That's a very cool thing to have someone say about you.
I
You
think
know,
so,
that
yeah.
you're unforgettable.
Very
Yes.
nice. Unforgettable.
I think I can agree with that, with that statement as well.
Well, thank you, Miss Ashley.
All right, well, stick around because we're going to hit the streets for some more questions. So stay tuned for Sink or Swim.
Sink or swim.
Well,
You know, they moved me from the white couch to the man on the street because Teresa had a birthday. Oh, by the way, listen, hey, let me ask you a question on the way out, okay? Hey, what do you think about these young praise and worship leaders that's wearing these tight leather pants, tight leather shirts, showing off all their muscles in church, leading people in praise and worship? What are your thoughts?
I think it's unacceptable, and they're not leading people anywhere because God is not hearing that kind of nonsense. God is not looking at that foolishness. He's looking at your heart, what's on the inside. Are you really a praise and worship leader, or you just want the microphone to be up there to be on the stage?
Come on, somebody. Well, so you think that really people are distracted? Maybe they're looking at other things. What's your thoughts?
Looking at other things, they're looking at the people up there in the leather pants. They're not looking at Jesus. They're looking at the leather pants, especially if they're tight and it's a good-looking woman, man.
You just got through hearing it live right here. I caught him coming right out of church. You heard it right here. Hey, you heard it live. This is the man on the street. I'm Michael Chitwood with the Power to Prosper show.
hey, listen, I don't know about you. This has been a great, great show. And I'll tell you what, those people on the street, they are hot about these subjects. I mean, and by the way, we're going to be on the streets today in this city, and we're going to be canvassing people who want to speak live on camera. So if that's you, get ready. Line up outside because it's going to be
ready
great.
for it.
I've enjoyed the show today. What about you?
I have too. I think my favorite part was the lemons.
The lemons.
Dr. Cook?
Thank you, Sarah, for having us today. It was a great show. And
Well, you're just part of the White Cows. What are you thanking us for?
Yeah, well, I love being a part of this team. It's a dream
You're
team.
part of the White Couch, man. Come on. Hey, listen, we've enjoyed. Listen, Ashley's great. Dr. Cook's great. We've got a great team. But here's most of all, you can be on this show as a guest. Write us. We'll let you know at tbn.org. Or you can not tbn.org.
Yeah, VBN TV.
VBNTV.org. I was on TBN for so long. VBNTV.org. Or if you want to have your program broadcast or aired on this network, you can have it. And it's what? No cost to them. Hold up,
$0.
Two zeros.
$0.
What is that on your hand, by the way?
That's my ring.
That's your ring, yeah. Okay, beautiful. Hey, listen, you can be on the show for air your program, and it's no cost to you. God told us that souls are more important than profit, and we're going to do exactly what God said. If you have a program and you want to be on VBNTV.org, you can be on VBNTV.org, and it will cost you nothing. Did you hear those words? Nothing. Until next time, this is Michael Chitwood and
Ashley.
And
Shannon Cook.
And we'll see you next time because we do believe that you have the power to prosper.
Thanks for watching The Power to Prosper. Contact us at vbntv.org and check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/vbnTVORG. And be sure to join us next time on The Power to Prosper.